Front row MMA here at FCC 8. Commiserations, Alex, but I'm with the beauty, Alex Minogue. Commiserations on the result, but is that the kind of fight you wanted? Drag a proper war?
Well, to be fair, I feel like I controlled. He took me down a few times. I got up every time. Other than that, I just controlled the fight. I kept him in game plan. I've walked out the cage, and well done to him. It's not his fault, you know what I mean. I walked out the cage, and everyone, even scouts, was coming to me saying, "You won that fight, lad." But that's just how it is. I think they had it 29-28 to him, so well done, Lee. But you know what I mean. And before I went to my bag, and someone took my wallet. So I've been robbed twice on this night. But I'm joking about my wallet as well.
I was trying to get in here.
Well done to Lee, you know what I mean. And he was the one who was fucked after the fight. I felt comfortable all the way through. I felt his power go 2.5 minutes in, but you know what I mean. He got the result at the end of the day. But hopefully people will recognise me now. You know what I mean. I feel like I beat him, but well, that's it.
I think there were some people that thought that he was just going to, bearing in mind some of the competition he's faced. He has 26 fights. You've had 11 now. I think people were kind of underestimating you to begin with. I'm fairly sure you've silenced those critics.
I don't care about the critics. You know what I mean. I'm all about the fight, and I done myself proud tonight. You know what I mean. I went out there ranked at 10th, 11th. You know what I mean. I've gone out in my eyes. I've beat him. In many people's eyes, I've beat him. I haven't beat him, which is nothing. But like I say, you know what I mean. Hopefully now I'll be up there. Some people will recognise me, because that's how it is. But like, well, thanks to all my family and friends for coming. Thanks for my time. So let's think of something funny to say before we get too serious.
That's all right. We'll find something funny to say in a minute. Yeah.
How did you feel about the fight? How do you feel it went?
Well, you know, watching it from up here and watching it as a fan, it was a fight that I wanted 5 rounds for. You know, it's unfortunate that they can't.
To be fair, it was my fault that they would have done 5 but because I had 4 weeks to prepare for it.
Yeah.
I took the 3, which if I would have done the 5, I would have. Like I said, because he was next to done, weren't he?
But you also make the statement, you know, if somebody wants you to fight 5 rounds, they've got to pay for 5 rounds.
That 5 rounds heavy work, you know what I mean? It kills you, it writes you off.
You know, you talked about a game plan coming in, and it's a game plan it looked to me like you stuck to throughout. How tempted were you when he started, you know, swinging a little bit to go, yeah, you know what, yeah. I want to...
To be fair, that change it there. If you've ever watched an Alex Minogue fight, I don't do that. But now I feel like, because I'm training with the best, I'm becoming a more complete fighter. Now, if I want to do that, I can do that, and I've done it. So, you know what I mean? So now people hopefully will think, fucking hell, what we're going to do with this kid? You know what I mean? I'm throwing head kicks then. I landed a left head kick. I remember a few years ago, I couldn't lift me fucking foot above the knee. Oh.
Not even for those, you know, special positions?
No, not even a special position.
Man, I'm glad I met you later on in life, man.
Fingering bum. No, I'm done. That's what I like. That's what I like.
I love how he's holding my hand as he tells me. I gotta sniff my finger in a minute. But Alex, before we let you go, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anybody you'd like to thank?
All my teammates. They don't need to know. I don't need to name them. You know what I mean? We've got love for each other every day. Everyone who come to watch me, Carl Tangwell, Legacy Fight, where Alex Matvinenko, like all them straight shots there. Alex Matvinenko, we've been working them, stepping off, back on your 1-2, you use your distance. So that's it. A big thanks to Alex, and I'll be there at Elite Boxing a lot more, because that was a vast improvement. I done what I usually done, and then look how much my game was added to.
Well, you know, it's always a pleasure to watch you fight. It's always a pleasure to chat with you afterwards as well. What's next for you? Do you not care as long as it's another fight?
They've been in from ECC for the 14th of December, so we can fight them. But we'll see. You know what I mean? I'll be back in the gym. I don't think I've got a mark on me.
No.
It is a mess. But I don't think I've got a mark on me, so I'll probably be back in the gym Wednesday because I'll be bored.
Alex, thank you so much for your time. Go and have a couple of beers. Thank you.